Yo, 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 what's going on, E? How you doing?
What's up? I'm good.
Good, man. We had some technical difficulties getting this started, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Sound issues, video issues, but we're on, man. Thank you for joining Exigent Sports. I really appreciate you, E. You're one of my favorite basketball players, man. So it's summertime. How did your sophomore season go at Oliver Springs?
Sophomore season went. We didn't win as much. We went like 16, 14. I averaged about 18 and 6 and 6. So I did pretty good, but the team we didn't win as much.
Yeah, no doubt. What about school? How'd your sophomore year go as a sophomore? How was that? Getting that out the way.
I always liked school. I like going. I kind of miss it right now. It's good to have some breaks, but I like school. I like going to class every day. A and B student, so.
Yeah, nice. That's awesome, man. Well, it's summertime, and the reason why we're doing Exigent Sports right now is you see I'm outside because it's summertime. We get a break for school, man. What are you going to do for the summer? Do you have any plans? Have you been on vacation? Are you going on vacation? What's the deal?
Well, right now for like 3 weeks, it's just straight basketball, and then I leave for the beach on the 20th with Jackson Jet, and then I come back. We go for like a week, and then I come back, and then I leave again the 30th for the beach again with my family, and then after that, it's just kind of get in the gym, work out, go to elite camps, and then we're back in school after that.
Good deal, man. And that's one thing I want to know. Are you going to some camps too? What camps are you going to that you know of?
Okay. This Sunday I'm going to LMU. I think that's the one I'm going to, and then I'm going to Lee in August. Austin P June 15th, I think, and then ETSU I think in August too. I think those are the four I'm going to.
Yeah, nice. So how long of a summer break do you have? Do you know when you go back for school? When do you start your junior year?
Well, this year's a little bit different. We go back earlier, so we go back July 31st, I think.
Okay, wow. So how much basketball
Yeah.
are you getting in a day to prepare yourself to go to these camps?
Right now we had like 2 games a day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So, just whenever I got time, I'm always in the gym trying to, just work my skills. So I'd say 2 times a day is where I'm in the gym.
So the high school is already playing basketball games, summer games?
Yeah.
Now, do you guys work out for that, like lift weights and do agility drills and conditioning?
Well, it's a little bit different because the football players still have football practice, so we haven't been working out. So we usually start working out right after the dead period ends, and then that's when September is when we start conditioning. So we wait a little bit before we start working out and stuff, just because football players have football practice, then basketball practice, then games. So we just wait till we work out and start conditioning.
Got you. So pretty much this is just to see who you are, where you could be potentially.
Yeah.
You got some upcoming freshmen coming in. How many?
We got like 7 or 8 maybe, but 3 that really all play.
Okay, nice. So you have some numbers coming up at least to help you guys out. Everybody come back from last year, or I know you lost Dakota Atkins. Did you lose anybody else?
Yeah, we lost 4 seniors: Javen, Dakota, Hayden, and
Javen
Marcus.
Barton.
Yeah.
Okay, and who were the other two?
Hayden Wright and Marcus Lawson.
Oh wow. So you guys are young.
Actually, we're kind of senior and junior field this year.
Nice. So who's going to be that leader of the team besides you, obviously? Who's that senior that's going to kind of give you guys a spark?
I'd say they're not really vocal, but I'd say Mason Day or Cole Jackson, kind of just like fiery on the court, real competitive. I'd say those are kind of the leaders on the court.
Nice. Same coaching staff, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
How's it like playing for your pops, man?
I love it and I hate it.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
Yeah, well, I understand that for sure. I know, I've coached for a while, and I got the chance to coach my kids, and I've probably feel like they feel the same way. They love it, but they hate it at the same time. My
Yeah.
youngest son, I can't get him to play ball anymore unless I coach, but it is what it is. So, Olive Springs High School, you guys are building a great tradition. That always had a great tradition, but you're building a great culture out there. The football team did pretty good, and I seen you in the stands several times out there at those football games. That's something you're going to continue to do.
Yeah, I hope. Just depends on how big the student section gets. If it gets low numbers, I might have to just walk away and go stand on the
Okay.
side.
But you guys are becoming something big out there in Olive Springs. I don't see low numbers in the
Yeah.
student section. What excites you the most about football season?
Those are just all my friends playing. I like seeing them succeed. I always see them putting in the work, so I like seeing them. Hopefully, state championship because I want Oliver Springs to be as big as possible. So if the football team's good, that's just more eyes on the whole school. So hopefully they win a state championship, bring more eyes to the school.
Absolutely. I'm rooting for you guys too. That sounds good. That'll be awesome. So in this off season, I know you said you have games that you're playing with the high school already. Is there anything that you're doing outside of, your games or your practices with the high school to help yourself improve?
Yeah, I tried to hit the weight room a little bit more just to get bigger, stronger, faster. I go to the weight room, then I go shoot, or I go to NLP and train with Sean Green and Avery Jameson and those guys.
Oh, nice. And I was going to ask you too, do you have a trainer? Who is your favorite trainer?
Uh, well, the two I go to, they're just so like different styles. Sean's more of just like skill training, and then I'd say Avery's more of like in game stuff. So those two are I you can't really pick. I like both those guys.
Nice, nice. Then does Avery come to national level performance? I mean, next level performance?
Yeah, he does. He's on. I think he's there Monday and Tuesdays, and then Sean's there on Thursdays.
Oh, nice, nice. That's awesome. Do you get any time by yourself outside of those guys and your dad, just to get some shots up, get your thoughts, anything like that?
Yeah. I mean, I go to the gym by myself after I work out. My dad's there sometimes, but he's not always in the gym, so I'm just there by myself, just doing whatever I can.
Now, I see a lot of NBA players and college players when they're working out by themselves, they have some earbuds in or some headphones on. Is that something you do, or do you dial in a different way?
When I'm just by myself in the gym, I don't really wear headphones. I'm just kind of, it's just silent in there. That's just how I feel.
Got you.
Yeah. But during games, put, I listen to music in the locker room. That's how I get dialed in for games. But when I'm by myself in the gym, it's just silent.
Nice, nice. Who's your favorite artist, man? Who gets you pumped up? What music gets you pumped up?
Um, this year, I listen to probably a lot of Lil Baby, just guys like those. That's really who gets me locked in during the game.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, you've been playing basketball for a very long time. You know how long it's been?
Um, I don't remember. Ever since I can remember, that's how long I've been playing.
Yeah. Well, you've always been the leader of your team, man, and you've always did great things. And I'm happy to ever even have a chance to even get to coach you. So it's always been awesome, to watch you play. And I got a question for you. I know you're probably not going to do it, but have you ever considered wearing 43?
I've tried changing numbers, but my dad will not let me change from 23. That's the number I will wear the rest of my life. 23 is this.
Yeah. Shout out to Michael Jordan, though, right?
Yep.
So let's talk GOAT talk, right? We're going to come back to that number thing in a minute. But I'm a huge, huge Kobe Bryant fan. That's my GOAT of all time. I believe the greatest of all time is Michael Jordan, Bill Russell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and even now LeBron James. But people only talk about two, and that's LeBron James and Michael Jordan. Who's your GOAT, man?
You want my goat or like the goat? Which one?
I want
Because
both. I want both.
well, the goat is Michael Jordan. He's the greatest of all time. But my goat is Russell Westbrook.
Oh wow, wow. And
Yeah.
what brings you on? What makes you like Russell Westbrook?
he's just very intense. He doesn't care about anything. He just brings so much competitive fire that sometimes people don't get, but I feel like that's how I play. So I just kind of try to model my game after him. Maybe not as jumping as high, but the fiery and competitive spirit in him.
He's definitely a competitor. So that's pretty awesome. I didn't figure you say that, but that is a good matchup for you. Like I can actually see that because you have a fiery ambition when you get out there in that court, and there's nothing that's going to stop you from getting what you need done. And so I see that in you. That's pretty awesome. So are you going to start working on those hops, man?
I actually was popping rim. Like I could pull it down a few months ago, but then I sprained my ankle and it kind of set me back a few months. So I'm gonna try by hopefully this year I can start getting back to that, but it's hard.
It is hard, especially if you can't palm the ball.
Yeah.
I was a jumper, man. I can jump as high as anybody in the gym, but I couldn't palm the ball. So when it came to dunking, I missed every single time. I made one dunk and it was a toilet bowl said. Brrr. So that was my claim to fame of dunking. It was easier for me to catch an alley oop. Uh, However, I didn't work on my hops as much, and if I can jump just this much higher, I would have been able to really smash it down. So um, I highly encourage you to continue working on that, man. Because if you get those hops, man, you'll definitely be a Russell Westbrook, you know. But the thing is, you probably already today can shoot better than Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
So let's go back to that number thing, man. I've always asked you to wear number 43, right? And the reason why is because I can see the student section have this big poster. One says E, one says 4, and one says 3. E43, E43, E43. Like I can really see that. But I know your dad is not going to let that happen. So we got to figure out what we're going to do in the student section to get them, pumped up. You plan on doing some big heads or E23 or something like that in the student section?
Uh, Whatever they come up with, I'm fine with. I think last year they, I think last year they had some E Dog posters. That's usually what they do. Just whatever they
Yeah.
come up with.
Well, I like E for 3, man. So what was your 3-point percentage?
I think like 36%, somewhere in that range.
Okay. Plan to bring that up this year, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely.
36 is not bad, but it's not great.
Yeah, I shoot a lot of threes, so hopefully
Yeah.
I can make a little bit more.
Yeah, no doubt. So what is your plans for your guys this year? What is your immediate goal for the Alva Springs High School basketball team?
Definitely a state tournament run. I feel like that's an attainable goal, and I feel like we can do it.
No doubt. What kind of got in your way this past season?
Jordan McCollum.
Who is on his way to Murray State and was the Mr. Basketball, so he's Mr. Tennessee, and
Yeah,
so yeah, I definitely can see that. The guys over at Jellicoe, is that kid? Is he graduated yet?
yeah,
So he's out of there too. Do you see
yeah.
Jellicoe being a good contender as well?
This year,
Yeah, this year coming.
if I'm gonna be honest, no.
Right, right. Who's going to be your hardest competition?
Um, I'd probably say Midway is probably the hardest. Harriman's got a good squad, but we've handled them in the past, so I'd like to say that's gonna be the same this year.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited, man. I'm looking forward to how you guys perform and what happens with you guys. I'm going to be there to support you. Hopefully, I can get my media pass and I can come into more games this year, right? Hopefully, recording as well. So I'm excited about that. I'm always going to be on Exigent Sports. Right now, it's Exigent Sports in the summer. We're just trying to see what our student athletes are doing. Ethan is definitely one of my favorite basketball players, hands down. You have been for a very long time. I wish you the best in your future. I'm definitely going to always be there to support you. And if there's anything you need from me, make sure you reach out to me, okay?
Hold on, one more thing.
Yeah.
I got to give a shout out to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I was thinking about saying it last time I was on here, and then I didn't say it, so I made sure I got to say it this time.
Another reason why you're my favorite athlete, dude. And that's awesome. And you wouldn't let me go without that. And without him, we're nothing.
Yeah.
We're already peons as it is compared to him. But for you to take the time to give him a shout out, that's another reason why you're my favorite athlete, dude. You're amazing, man. I appreciate you, E.
Yep. You too.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
All right, guys, keeping it real with the real DJ P. This is not over. I have another guest waiting right here with me. He's going to jump in on right now. Let's get my other guest on right here. Let's add him to the stage. Who do we have? How you
Zaire,
doing, young man?
I'm doing good.
Zaire Oliver. Welcome to Exigent Sports, man. How many sports do you play, Zaire?
Two.
How many?
I only play two sports.
Okay, what are they? What are your two sports?
Football, track.
Football and track. Now, I heard you was a great soccer player.
Yeah,
Are you gonna try soccer again, or you just gonna leave? Are you gonna give it a shot again, or you just gonna let it go?
I'm definitely gonna give it a shot. One more
Give it a
year.
shot. So you're a rising freshman. As an eighth grader can pretty much go anywhere they want, right?
Yes.
What are you planning to land for your ninth grade year, and who are you gonna help win some ball games?
Oak Ridge High School.
So you're gonna be a wildcat.
Sir.
That's what's up. Now they have a pretty good soccer program and a soccer coach. So are you sure you're gonna give that a try? Because I want to see that.
Yes. I'm sure I'm gonna give it a try.
That's what's up. I heard you was really good, and I never got a chance to watch you like in game time situation. I seen you practice, but I never seen game time situation. I want to come out and support you in a game time situation for that. So I know you love football. I know you love track. What is your favorite sport though?
Probably football. More than
Yeah,
football.
yeah. What's your favorite position in football?
I love receiver, but I never play receiver.
You never play receiver, so you want to give that a shot. You got good hands. You gotta have good hands now.
My hands are amazing.
Okay. So do you like the offensive side of the ball better or the defensive side of the ball better?
Defense.
Defense. So
Yeah.
what's your favorite position on defense?
I would definitely want to go back to linebacker, but I think this year I'm gonna try to stay with the DBs.
Why?
I just been playing DB all my life.
Yeah. But your favorite position is linebacker.
Yeah,
I take it you like to hit somebody.
yeah.
I know that's right, Zai. When I play football, I love to play defense. That was my favorite part of football. I just want to hit somebody. I was real good with the ball in my hand, but I like to go tackle the ball. I like to find where the ball is, and I like to be the one to get that tackle. So what brings you? Where'd your love for football come from?
I mean, just growing up, I just been playing football since the age of 4. It's just I don't know how to explain it. It's just I just been in football so long. It's just over time. It's just something that I love.
Now, who was your first ever football coach?
I don't even know.
I bet it was me. I bet the first time you put on a football jersey it was with me, and I bet it was for Rocky Top. You probably don't remember back that far.
I don't.
I want you to ask your daddy, man. Who was your first coach? I don't know if it's me or not. I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing that it was me because I can remember having you at a very young age. You was younger than everybody out there, but you still came out there and gave it a shot. Now, Zaire, since I've been watching you since a little kid, man, dude, you've always been a dude. Like you knew how to dribble the ball at like 3 years old. You can throw the ball at 3 years old, or a football at 3 years old. Like you've always had a ball in your hand, so you gravitated to sports naturally, right?
Yeah.
Uh, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years,
Yes.
I see myself. Um, that's actually a great question. I see myself finishing real estate school, going into NFL.
Well, it'll probably take about 7 to 8 years to go to the NFL because you got to have at least 2 years. So you're a
Three.
freshman, right? You got to have four
Yeah.
years in high school. You got to have at least 2 years in college to go on to the NFL. So, but you see yourself preparing for the NFL, but already have your real estate license. So you plan to go to college with your real estate license. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
I like that. So you know you can start studying now for your real estate, right? And as soon as you turn 18, you can take that test.
Yeah.
All right, take that test. You pass that test, you become a realtor. And so go ahead and start studying them because the verbiage in it is extensive. I know because I did it myself, and I got all the way to where it was time to take a test, and I didn't take the test. I picked up another field, right? But the verbiage is very extensive. So go ahead and start studying now. That way you can get those words and like I said, the verbiage, get that stuff out the way. So when it comes to taking a test, it won't be trick questions for you. You would understand it, to its full potential. And like I said, you can start taking classes right now, right? You can find somebody that's offering it for free, or you can invest in it yourself, whatever it takes. But you can start studying for your real estate right now. So coming into Oak Ridge High School, I think football is about to start up. It'll be the first sport that cranks up, right? Um, you're going to be a freshman. I know they have freshmen and JV play together in the past few years. What do you see yourself? What do you want to contribute to your team coming in on your first year as a freshman?
I mean, I'm gonna give it all that I got. I don't know how it's gonna go, but whatever comes my way, I'm just gonna try to prepare for it.
That's right. So what are you doing? Out right now to prepare for it. What are you doing to get yourself prepared for the season coming up?
Now I just been doing a lot of working.
Yeah. Do you enjoy the work, or is it painful to you?
It's painful, but it's just I don't know how to explain it. It's painful, but it's to get me better.
Right. It's part of it. It's part of it. And I tell everybody, it's not what you do at practice. To be honest, if you want to be great, it's what you do outside of practice. What's your personality traits like? What's your grades like? Those are all the biggest things that matter. But those that you see out there right now that's, getting scholarships or getting offers and things like that, those kids put in tremendous amount of work. Are you making sure outside of practice that you put in a tremendous amount of work?
Yes, the best I can.
Yeah. So you always got to do that. You never stop working because obviously you want to go to college. That's what it sounds like because you want to have a chance to play in the NFL, right? But right now they have what they call the United Football League, and that's the USFL and the XFL combined. If things didn't happen and they didn't want you immediately in the NFL, would you be willing to try the UFL?
Yes, I tried.
Right, because it's professional sport regardless, right? And
Yeah,
you'll still be getting paid, and that's the goal, right? You want to find your niche. What is it? And your niche is what you're good at. You want to take your dreams and what you're good at and make it a career. That's what a niche is. Find your niche. What are you better than everybody else at, right? And then go out there and do it as in a professional way. If football didn't work out for you, what would be your backup plan? Would it be the real estate?
yeah. Well, I kind of got two.
What's the other one?
Of course, real estate, but then I also want to be a mechanic.
Working on cars.
Yeah,
Have you thought about working on planes?
nah.
You should think about it. You should think about it. The one thing about college, the one thing about careers is they're like trees, right? A
Mm-hmm.
tree will grow up, but what comes off those trees?
Lease
Before
branches.
the leaves? Branches. Branches. there's so many different branches of mechanics, and right now in the mechanics we're looking at electric cars. So I'm pretty sure by the time that you're graduated, there's gonna be it ain't gonna be that many gasoline cars out there. I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to figure it out where we're all trying to drive an electric car at some point, right? So there's different branches as a mechanic. You can be auto mechanic, but you also can do aircrafts, helicopters, and so many different things. So don't just find what your niche is, right? Find what you're better at. But I would give aero mechanics a shot. I would give trying to fix airplanes and helicopters a shot because I'm pretty sure they make a lot more money than now. Now, don't get me wrong. There's mechanics, auto mechanics, that make really great money, right? My goal to the people I talk to is to make sure that they're understand that there's branches, and I want you to reach for the moon because even if you fall short, you still can be amongst the stars, right? So you want to give it the best effort that you got, and find out can you do this because it makes the most money. Now, if you're not having fun doing it, there's no reason for you to try, right? But I want to see you make the most money in your profession, no matter what it is, right? So look for those branches. There's a lot of different branches in mechanics. There's a lot of different branches in real estate as well. You don't just have to sell homes. You can sell land. You can sell businesses and stuff like that. So real estate has different branches too. So make sure that you look into your branches to see which one's best for you. All right.
Yeah.
Now you promised me you was gonna try to play some soccer.
Yeah.
I want to see that, Zai. I want to see you play some soccer, man. That'll be awesome, man. And run some track. And I tell you, a lot of great football players they run track.
Yeah.
They run track, and it makes a difference. It makes a difference on their form of how they run. It gets them faster, and all that. And they get themselves, they keep themselves endured, their body, the energy, all that is always ready to go. So I want to see you run some track as well. Zai, what is something somebody might not know about you?
It's, I mean, I can think of a lot of things. I don't know.
What is something that you like that somebody may not know that you like?
Oh, I love going fishing. I love hunting, just outdoors.
Yeah, you're a country boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that, Zai. I like that, Zai. I Bucket wants to go fishing, so maybe next time when you go fishing, you can take Bucket with you because he would love that. He would love that. Basketball. You play basketball?
No.
No. So it's summertime, Zai. What are your plans for the summer? Do you have any vacation plans, or or just sports plans? Tell me, what are your plans for the summer?
Just a lot of working. Going working. Like my free time, just be outside.
Being a kid.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, it don't last long, kid. I tell you that. So enjoy yourself and be as much as a kid as you can. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, man. Um, Enjoy what you do. You be a kid for as long as you can, and like I said, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just enjoy life, man. Do you play video games?
No.
That's what's up. I like to hear that too. Too many kids playing video games and taking them away from the outside life. But obviously, you like to do outside things, be an outside kid, and that's special, man. I like to hear that. That's amazing. I salute you for that, man. I salute you for that. I salute you. Well, Zai, I appreciate you coming on. This is trying to figure out this Exigent Sports. I'm just trying to figure out what these student athletes are doing for the summer. Are they taking vacations? Are they working on their craft? And do you know when school starts for you?
I think July 22.
July 22nd. That's my birthday.
Yeah.
That's my birthday. So I'm going to need you to give me a gift for you going back to school.
I got you.
Zaire Oliver, you are our guest for the day here on the show. I had to put your name up there. Did I spell it right?
Yeah.
I did. Thank you for taking the time to join me, Zaire. I wish you nothing but the best of the luck. And anything you want to tell the people before we get off here?
Uh, Love y'all. Have a great rest of the day.
That's what's up. Thank you, Zaire. I appreciate you joining me. All right, guys. That was my guy right there, Zaire Oliver. Great kid, super athlete. Uh, Go ahead and make someone aware. Please share this. This is Exigent Sports in the summer. Guys, it's summertime. These kids are out. They're trying to go to the beaches. Some of them are working out, getting ready for the season. I'm coming to you. You'll be next. I'm coming to find you, student athlete of the week, and we're going to interview you and we're going to get some questions for you. So if you're interested, go ahead and send me a message right now. Make someone aware. Please share. We're on Twitter, or what they call it, X at Bucket21. That's BUCKETT21. You can follow me there at Bucket21. We are also on YouTube, and that's at The Real DJP. YouTube or DJ Pendergrass. Look up DJ Pendergrass. You can find my content there. Then, of course, on Facebook at DJ Pendergrass as well. So, guys, thank you. Anybody that wants to do some sponsorships or donation, make sure that we can keep this thing rolling. SIGSUG, that's SIGSUG at Cash App, or Venmo, Dominic Pendergrass. There it is right there on the screen. And I appreciate your support. Guys, you've always been great. I can't thank you guys enough for all the great things that you're doing. Hey, I would love to get Gavin on. I have some real good questions. Robin Sheldon, I have some questions for Gavin. I'm ready to get Gavin on. That'll be good. I would love to have Gavin on. So, Robin Sheldon, please reach out to me in my inbox. It looks like you're on Facebook. Reach out to me on in my inbox, and let's set up a time to get Gavin on. That's going to be a great interview. I've been waiting for that anyway. So, yes, let's please do that. Let's please do that, guys. Also remember, Exigent Sports. We are on every Wednesday live on BBB Communications, 1086 on Xfinity, or BBB Communications on X, YouTube. Uh, if you need a Boxcast link, if you have Roku, I can send you that to make sure you can watch it. And, of course, Facebook as well. That's every Wednesday, 8 o'clock, Exigent Sports Live on BBB Communications. Shout out to Darrell Keith. Coach Keith was a former coach out there in Clinton. He always supported me, always supported the kids, and he's still continuing to support. Coach Keith, I really appreciate your support. Continue to do what you do. Good luck in your future. And guys, give a shout out to Thomas Mims. Man, this guy is doing yards and remodeling homes and all kind of great stuff. Give a shout out to that guy. He's been really great. Brad Dillon did some landscaping at my house. Brad Dillon does some good landscaping, and he's already killed some weeds for me. So shout out to Brad Dillon. Give that guy a shout out. And these guys are not, paid sponsors. But, however, I am looking for some sponsorships. I'm looking for some donations. I'm looking for someone to help keep this going. I found my niche, right? And this is something I love to do, and I can continue to give insight to these young men and women that's playing sports, that's preparing themselves to get through high school to bridge that gap onto the collegiate level. And I can continue to reach out to college coaches, high school coaches that are helping them bridge the gap, and give you all the insight that it takes for you can bridge that gap to make it from a high school student all the way to a collegiate student. I need your help. I hate asking, right? But with anything. So obviously with BB Communications, there's like over 15,000 subscribers. I have nearly 6,000 subscribers. Right there's about 20,000 people you can get right easily. You can have your stuff noticed, right? And it's for you. It's for the East Tennessee area. It's for the local area. So, guys, donations would be great. I mean, we really appreciate it. We got to keep this thing rolling. We really got to keep it rolling. So, broadcasting costs, all the streaming apps costs, everything that involves video production is cost. So, if you guys be nice enough to support, me, Coach DJ, I've been doing it for a long time, just trying to help kids out. Now, this is my way to do it. But we do have to make sure that we continue to pay those bills. Again, shout out to Coach Keith for all his support and everything that he's done for me. Donations at Cash App. It's SIGSUG. that SIG, and it'll be Dominic Pendergrass is the recipient. That's myself. Or you can Venmo Dominic-Pendergrass. So go look for me. Send me some donations, guys. We're going to keep this thing rolling. We're going to make it the best that we can, and we'll make sure that we give you great content. So Exigent Sports on every Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Make sure that you're locked in. 8 o'clock every Wednesday, BBB Communications, and it's going to be awesome. We'll make sure we'll keep it star-studded and bring you all the greatest insight that we can to help these young student-athletes bridge the gap. All right? We're going to leave you here with some good music from my good buddy, Tommy Smith. It was all Brian Grass. Thank God. You guys have a blessed day. Guys, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it.
I made it out.
Go ahead and share.
Well, yes, I do. It's right here. It was all by your grace. It was all by your grace. Your amazing grace. Yeah. And it's all by your grace. It's you who got my way and you're keeping me safe. Yeah. And it's all by your grace. Made it through another day. It's all by your grace. Yeah. And it's all by your grace. It's you who got my way and you're keeping me safe. Yeah. And it's all by your grace. Your boy Phil. It's all by your grace. When I didn't have the one, it was you that was there. By my side all the time, plus you died cause you care. Gave me wings like a bird, so I fly in the air. So I'm singing of your words and the love that you share. Made it out cause the love, I was lost in my mind. Saved by holy God, the redeemer of time. Was a baby of a virgin, the immaculate kind. Clean my soul, took control, polished me with a shine. Now I don't know your plans, but I follow the way. And I'm reaching to the stars in the sky when I pray. Cause you taking me this far, I obey what you say. When I used to be so troubled, had a life of dismay. I was straddling the fence, somewhere off in the gray. Plus I needed to repent, somewhere lost in a maze. Man, every day was hell, it was hot in the blaze. Need an anchor for the ship, I was tossed like a wave. Just like a lion in the jungle, but I'm locked in the cage. I know Jesus held a bomb, I am just a grenade. There's no need to be afraid in the water I wade. Cause my soul is still protected by the price that you paid. So I'm holding on to grace till I'm seeing your face. Need you right here beside me, nothing else can replace. All your love and your strength, this was keeping me safe. You protected me from trouble, it was all by your grace. Yeah. And it's all by your grace. It's you who got my way and you're keeping me safe. Yeah. And it's all by your grace. Made it through another day. It's all by your grace. Yeah. And it's all by your grace. Yeah. It's you who got my way and you're keeping me safe. Yeah. And it's all by your grace. Made it through another day. It's all by your grace. Hey, sign, still deliver. Yeah, I'm covered in blood. Gave me free.